Okay, welcome back to Northop TV and thanks for joining the average golfer out on the course. Man versus golf hole challenge, but this week with a bit of a difference, and maybe going forward a bit of a difference as well, because I've always done man versus golf hole challenge, which has been a one-hole challenge against the card. I'm going to change it up slightly this year, and we're going to go for a three-hole challenge and see who comes out on top, man or course, against three holes. So just a bit of an extended version of the original classic. But no, I kind of like these. I'm not really into the 18-hole course vlogs, but a three-hole challenge I can live with. We're up at Northop Golf Club. Now, Northop Golf Club is, I've been here as a member, on and off, a little bit of off in the last few years, but sort of 15 years. As you know, first club is Heswell Golf Club, but I've rejoined again as a second club option at Northop. So I know this place very well. But the third hole, that's a great golf hole. I've just realised that I don't know the stroke indexes anymore because I've really just got back here, so that's quite an important thing for me to find out. But I'll do that. I'll run back to the signpost in a second. But I'm going to send up the drone and get you some flyover footage as well this year, so you get a better idea of the holes I'm playing. So what you're looking at now, tee shots. We're only playing off the yellows today. There's a nice tee at the back there, which is another 40 yards back off the white, which is a bit more daunting altogether. So 3 wood is probably big enough today from this tee. The angle of that dog leg is where you want to be. Avoiding the bunker right is the tightest line. That's where we're going to be aiming for. Over the top of there, get that bit right, and you've got a little wedge in to that green that you're now looking at. So that's the plan. Let's see if we can execute the first bit and get a ball out there, and then I'll go and find out what the stroke index is. I've been playing great golf of late. I've had 2 holes to warm up, and it's not been bad. From the canvas, that's going to the bunker straight in front of us. Short pull up. Not a bad position. Let's see if we can zoom in on that for you. So if I can get towards that bunker, so we can get a bit closer. So hopefully you can pick me up there, just short of that bunker. Should, now it's pulled up, leave a decent shot. Shortish iron into that green. So this is where we got to. Angle of the dog leg, bunker there came up well short, so it was good enough there. 93 into the flag. But the drone hovering up there, so this could be an accident waiting to happen. I hope I don't hit it. The idea is to hit the green and get a bit of a picture of it from me from the air. That would be, well, let's see if we can hit the green first of all, then see if we got the pictures afterwards. But stroke index 4 according to the car. According to the signs, but I don't know whether they're up to date or not. But we'll play it as I'll have to play it as the signs say, because I'm going to card with me. Coming out of the rough. Let's see if we can get one on the dance floor. This could be good. Sit down, ball. Sit down. Well, it's the right distance. It was slightly right. Had a chance of it in the drone, to be fair, more chance of it in that than the flag, to be honest with you. But we're on the dance floor, go and get down there, see if the drone picked it up and see if we can 2-putt for a par, or you never know, even a birdie. Right. Now, I thought it was pin high, it's gone on a bit. You've got to clear this front ridge. If you land into it, it can kill your balls, quite a bit of a steep slope. But then as soon as you carry it, it runs off to the back. So it's kind of, to get it to this front pin, never an easy task, so happy with that. Not too sure about that drone footage, because when I stopped the camera and got it back down, it was suggesting that the signal between the, or what I was looking at on my phone anyway, had broken down. Whether we got the recording or not is another thing, which would be a bit of a shame. It's certainly proven to be a bit more difficult than I thought. Camera, drone, and then try and play a golf shot, but all in the interest of entertainment. Right, see if we can hold this one. little bit excitable there. Probably gone off shot in terms of where you are, but I've run it about 6-8 foot past. So this for the win or 2 for the half? So, better knock it in. Oh, you can't miss that one, can you? So, first one out this 3-hole challenge is half. That's assuming, but we can do nothing else apart from go with what the signage says in terms of the stroke indexes for today. So it'll level itself out, no doubt, over 3 holes. But that's a half on the first one. Right, okay, so started off with a half. Now, another par 4. Stroke index, I can see this one, stroke index 16, so no shots on this one. A bit of downwind. It is tight off the tee coming out of these trees, but assuming we can do that bit, I'm going with my 3 driving iron, 3 utility iron, whatever you want to call it. The idea being if we can get this 200 up there once again, should leave a fairly shortish iron. You have got the water. This is a short par 4, and I'm glancing over now, 280 from where we're playing. But there's a pond you could take on the green, but you've got to be a brave man because you're going to have to carry it really all the way there, because the pond that's front right and a bunker front left. So we're going to try and get this 200 yards down the middle. That's easy, isn't it? Yeah, not with my game, I'm afraid. Right, come on. Decent ball. I suppose if I'd have clipped them trees on the right hand side, it wouldn't have been such a decent ball, because that would have gone out of our shot. I won't be able to quite zoom into that one. Leaked out slightly down that right hand side, but it'll be in a good position, and we will have to go straight over the pond, but we should have a fairly short wedge in our hands. So I'll switch it off. We're going to try this drone footage again and see if I can get you a fly over this hole as well, to aid my description and give you a better idea as to what we're looking at. Right, so I was maybe a bit more positive than I should have been, because it did leak out to the right, and like I said, if we'd maybe clip one of them trees, so it's I don't know, I missed the fairway quite a bit in the end, and made its way not too far from these trees either. Nestled down a bit, directly over the pond. 3-tier green this one, so important to try and get the right tier, but I'll accept it on the short stuff at the minute. Too big. Sit down. Sit down. That's not bad. I thought it was way too big at first. Looks as though we've just held the fringe on the left hand side, should be pin eye. Let's get the camera up there and see if I've managed to just hold that one up, because I expected it to dart off the green from this rough, but I think it's sat on the fringe, and again try and make it up and down. Okay, so near enough perfect in terms of yardage. Pin eye, like I said, 3-tier green this one, so to get right to the back is a good thing. Glove off, I'll put it back on actually. Delicate little chip, not my strong point. Kick on, kick on, kick on, kick on. Well, that's a decent ball for me. More than happy with that. Let's see if I can go and hold that putt for a par. Okay, so we got the par, nice up and down. Bit of practice on the short game paid off there. That was a nice little chip. So made par 4, so it's still we're all square, 1 hole to play. Okay, so final hole of this 3-hole challenge. Forgive me if it's been a little disjointed. If I've looked flustered, sounded flustered, probably because I have been flustered. It's just been a bit of a weird one. First, bring back Joey to tweet, eh? It's not easy doing this on your own. So yeah, setting up camera, setting up the drone and trying to get as much footage as I can in 3 holes. Like I said, that's the aim of what I'm going to do from now on, rather than trying to cram in an 18-hole vlog, which, like I said, they ain't my thing, to be fair. I'm going to take on these 3-hole challenges up and around the country and try and get as best footage as I can from those 3 holes, so you can really get into what it is that what you're up against, what you're faced with and what the challenge is. Anyway, shut up, Anne. We're on the 9th. Missed a few holes due to the fact that a couple of groups catching me need a bit of breathing space. But the coincidence is this is stroke index 8, so maybe it was all planned, eh? So again, we'll play it as the card lies, because I do get a shot. Don't forget, that'll be my final shot. So then it's between the 2 big oak trees, straight down the middle. Perfect shape is right to left. Anything down the centre will generally camber into the from right to left and leave you a fairly short wedge in. But it's against the wind. We need a par for the win. Don't forget, we're all square at the minute, and a bogey would still give me a half with the course. That's a great start. That's a great ball. Maybe it's a little bit safe. It's inside that right bunker, but as I said, the camber has just kicked it in from right to left, and we should end up with a fairly shortish iron. If I was playing well and confident, that ball down the left hand side would have been absolutely perfect, but as I'm not, safer option, right of centre, and like I said, we'll have a clean look in at the flag. Okay, so business end of things, 144 left into the flag. Like I said, a pretty decent tee shot right into the teeth of the wind. This hopefully will come up short and release onto the green. That's the plan. There's a bit of wind into us. The hard thing is, like I said, you get a forward bounce and you can be off the back very quickly. So just feed one down the middle, that easy. Stay ball. Stay there. Down that left hand side, it's got to sit. Sit. It was too short of a club, it hung in the wind, and it literally stopped, didn't release at all. It's front left. Okay, see what we're faced with. What is it? 30 yards? Yeah, maybe 20 yards. I don't know, I'm not very good at yards. Give me viewfinder. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see if we can get up and down. Got a chance. This has got a chance. Right, it's given me a chance, because that's where we managed to get it to, and that's fairly good, I would say. From there, chance of a par. We've at least got the half, but let's see if we can get that par. Right, here we go. Downhiller. Slightly off the right hand side, if anything. So don't forget, this for the win on a shot. Not a lot in it. It was more off that right than I expected, and a bit disappointed there, but to be fair, I struck the ball well, I enjoyed it, and the 3 holes end in a half, which was unfortunately for me 2 bogeys and a par. Fortunately for me, the 2 bogey holes were shot holes, so it's all square between the average golfer and Northop, and hopefully I'll get back up here, show you a little bit more of Northop Golf Club, a few more of 3-hole challenges, and hope you enjoyed that one. Something a bit different, and hopefully, like I said, something we'll do more of during the summer, and I'll get a bit less robotic when I'm doing them. So anyway, thanks as ever for watching. See you soon.